Hey y'all, hey, welcome. If you're not already in here and you're reviewing this live later, I am Nikki and you are here on Nikki J's Life. Welcome, welcome, welcome to all my new subscribers. If you are new to the crew, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Turn on that notification bell, guys. Make sure it's set to all so that you'll be notified every time that I upload or go live. To all of my current subscribers, welcome, welcome, welcome back, ladies. You asked, you shall receive. Okay, so give me a minute. I have to get connect him with us, and we'll get started. Trying to get where I can see y'all comments. Can y'all hear me? If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up in the chat. Because last time you guys couldn't hear me very well. So I have on headphones today. Hopefully that fixed our problem. Can y'all hear me? Okay, so I'm working on, okay, I see. Why can't I see the chat? Hold on, y'all. It's always something. It's always something. Okay, there we go. Okay, now I see y'all. I see y'all. And y'all see y'all. Hey, Toya. Hey, Angie. Let me see who else I missed. I don't know this name, but hey. Hey, Ree. Hey, Boo. Hey, Nikki. Hey. Hey, Shauna. Hey, Angie. Hey, Toya. Yes, listen to Toya. Toya said, like, thumbs that video up, share, and subscribe. Hey, Niecy Pooh, welcome in, girl. Hey, y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? I just got to get him this link. Y'all just hold on a second. And yeah, we're gonna get started. Give me a second. Oh my God, I don't have my pink and purple hair thing. You know what? We ain't gonna even worry about that. We're gonna be powered by StreamYard today because I've been over here trying to make sure I'm doing everything that I need to be doing. And yeah, so I have to get this link sent over. If y'all would just give me 1 second, get y'all questions together. Thank you, Toya, for pointing all that out. Appreciate you. And what Shauna said, she said relaunch November 1st, 12 a.m. Y'all better quit playing. Your girl feels stressing and going in, trying to make sure I'm open in time. Whew, child. That's a whole nother story. We ain't here for that today. Give me a second, y'all. I gotta find a way to add him on. Y'all better have them questions ready. And what I'm gonna do, you guys, I'm gonna have you put your questions in chat. If you want to, let me see how I can do this. If you want your question to be read, just put your question in the chat. If you want to come on with us to ask your question, then put your question in the chat and put a smile emoji. Okay, we'll do it like that. Do smile emoji, then your question. That way I know that you want to add it. And then also, when you get on, We have to have one person talking at a time, so that everybody can be heard. So we just, if somebody is talking, just be quiet and let them, finish what they're saying before you speak. So this way we got it a little bit more organized. I hope this works. Okay. Again, this is our first time. So let me get, oh, here I go again, trying to find this link on how to add someone. Can y'all just please burr with your girl, burr with your girl. Hey, Sean, I see you, girl. Y'all give me a minute. Okay, so I'm going to leave you guys for a second in order to do my invite. So I don't know if you guys can still see me or still hear me, but give me a moment. Okay, so y'all give me a minute. I'm sitting there texting my homegirl. I don't know why she playing with me. Well, she's telling me she here, but I don't see her in the chat. So where you at in the chat? If you here, where you at in the chat? We need to see you. Oh, I'm sorry, I ain't see you. What's your name? What the girl? Hold on. See, I'm getting cussed out. See, people that don't be outside of YouTube, they just be doing me so wrong. They be treating my life, y'all. Oh, I see you. Hey, boo. She said, hey, friend. Oh, okay. You ain't got a wrench. That's why I ain't see you. That's okay. Hold on. Let me get this wrench, girl. Let me tell you what you do with this wrench. When you see people talking crazy in the chat, they go in time out because people hop in and they be on sexual stuff and stuff. Yeah, we ain't doing that. I mean, if somebody disagree with us or we don't care about that, they can voice their opinions. But if they talking crazy, you'll see. Just okay. Okay, I gotta go and get our friend, you guys. Give me a second. One of these days, I'm gonna figure out a faster way to do this. But as of right now, I don't have a faster way. So this is what we doing. I guess y'all can chat with each other while you're in the chat. Oh man, what? No, what is? It probably was on my end too, because I had to leave y'all in order to connect our friend here. Just waiting on him to come on. I appreciate him so much, because this was, I know I've been telling y'all I was gonna do this live stream, and it was not easy to get done. To say the least, it was actually difficult to get done, and it was like so last minute. And so I really appreciate him. I was recruiting people like crazy at the last minute. I've had a few letdowns. Nobody nobody could do it. But I did got one person. But now that we in the flow of things and I can get this one out the way, then y'all can wait and be patient till the next time. Okay. So I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. And if you stand us up, we're going to have a whole real problem. We're going to have to find some girl stuff to talk about on our own. Okay. But I'm hoping that's not the case. As a matter of fact, let me make a phone call. Hello, how are you? Are you ready? Oh, we need some more. We need some. Okay, y'all can hear me now, right? Cause I was about to go crazy. Like, we streaming from somebody else. So I was getting nervous, like, wait a minute, how do you bring them back? Don't judge me, y'all. But okay, let me go to the comments. I'm just waiting on him at the moment. So let me go to the comments, see what I missed. Did I miss anything? Hey, Angie. Yeah, I saw that. Hey, yes, relaunch. Thank you, Toya. Appreciate that. Thank you, Shauna. Appreciate that. Let's see. Who else is here? Sean. Did I see all y'all? Oh. Hey, D. Just got caught up. Just got on. That's okay, boo. That's all right. Glad you're here. We haven't yet got started. And, you can still ask questions too, girl. You still can too. And just to update what was just said to me is that he wanted to know how long this will be, because he has to work. So I'm like, look, it was short notice and it can be as short as you need it to be. So y'all, we're gonna make sure we get this going, okay? As soon as he get in here. Hey sis, y'all, that go my sissy. That's my sister. Y'all never see her in the chat, do y'all? Here she goes. She came to support her sister. I appreciate you. Get your questions ready, sis. Time them out. I'm ready today, right? Right. Hope you guys are doing good. Hey, Bree Cherie, we're doing great. Hi, Erica. I'm sorry, I'm going back. Okay. Okay, so I'm caught up on y'all comments. Now we just patiently waiting for our guest here. I don't know, they probably got it was short notice. Pretty. Oh, thank you. Did somebody say I like your lipstick? Thank you. Whoever said that. I know I've seen it somewhere. Thank you. Thank you, Bree. Sis, Toya said hi. Sean said hey. Avia. No volume. You got volume now, Sean? Adrian said, how we doing this Sunday night, y'all? I know, right? Girl, how is everybody doing? Like, I just knew I had to get on here. I'm like, they gonna kill me. I was supposed to did this. I believe it was last week. Y'all know y'all got to charge it to my head, not my heart. Your girl be busy. I be busy up in this thing, okay? Please don't judge me. Judge the nigga that spit you out, honey. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Absolutely not. Okay, so trying to make sure I can see these comments. Oh, I didn't see him. Oh, there it go. I don't got a guest request yet, y'all. I'm just waiting like y'all waiting. We still don't. We just being patient right now. Okay, so I got a message asking, how do I prepare? How am I going to prepare a question and I don't know what it's for? Um, I'm gonna have to. Okay, so that was a good question. Okay, because I'm assuming that everybody know what's going on. Everybody who has been in my live streams and like the last live stream knows what I'm talking about. So let me fill you in or fill in anybody else who is confused and don't know what we're doing. We basically had a video where we was live and Curtis and I was talking and everybody was asking him a bunch of questions, and I did a community tab asking if you guys wanted me to start a segment on the channel where once a week we get a different guy from all walks of life, ages, married, single, or whatever on the channel. And you just ask whatever questions you want to know from a male's perspective. It doesn't matter. We all grown. This is not like a PG-13 type of live. It is whatever it is. You ask him whatever you want to know. Um, Curtis can only go so far. Okay. That's just keeping it 100 because there might be things that is very personal that he can't answer, but a single man can. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much what we're doing. And I plan on trying to get like different men. And if you know one, please send him my way. especially if he has like a business or like he's just trying to build his social presence, whatever it may be, please send him my way. Because what happens is if he owns a business or whatever, we will definitely give him a shout out. We would definitely give him that exposure for him to talk about and tell you who he is and, what business he's doing. I do have a few questions that I asked off the bat. Let me go into those questions for y'all. So off the bat, just so you know who you're talking to, I asked them, are you single, married, dating, or is it complicated? That's one of the questions out the bat. So you will know, is this perspective coming from a single man or is this perspective coming from a married man, and etc. The other question is, what do you do for a living? So that it lets you know if this answer is coming from somebody who's, up here or somebody just middle class, that might matter to somebody. Like, okay, I just got the notification. He is ready for us. The other two questions is how old are you and where are you from? Those questions automatically will be asked. He is ready, and let me go ahead and add him, guys. Hey.
Hello.
Hey, welcome. I'm doing good.
I'm not the best with the cameras and all of that, so
It's
hopefully y'all can see and hear
okay.
me.
I can see you. I can see you and hear you. Can y'all hear him
Good.
and see him? Let me know. Hold on. You'll be able to see their comments in 1 second as they popping up. Can y'all hear him and see him? Yes, no. Okay, I'm seeing some yeses. Okay. Can you see these comments? Can you
Yeah,
see? You can see them.
I can
Okay.
see the people popping up. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, I'm gonna give you the floor to tell us about yourself before we get started.
All right. I'll try to keep this as brief as possible. My name is Kevin Williams. I was born in Newark, New Jersey. Raised in Decatur, Georgia. Um, let's see, went to college, Wingate University. Like I don't talk about myself like that. So, but I'm an aerospace and engineer major, minor in history. Um, I currently am a business owner of 3 businesses. Operation Kinetics, which is my personal training business. I have Infinite Services LLC. That's a general labor business that does everything from mounting TVs to shrubbery, anything like that. Any general labor thing that you might not want to get done at your house, I'm the guy to come out and knock that out for you. As well as I have the Holloman Financial LLC, which is a notary business as well. So it's just really about expanding, understanding that entrepreneurship is the true key to success and expansion, and canceling any type of generational financial hardships that have been going on. That is the quickest way to knock that thing out, by going ahead and being your own boss. So that's
Facts.
that's really just a little bit about me and my insight. I love people, and I want to see us grow, not only as a community, but just just as human beings. So and that's what I'm pushing for.
100%. His information is at the bottom of the screen. If y'all see it, everything about one of his businesses is at the bottom, so y'all can contact him if you need to. And you check out that too, Kevin, and make sure everything is correct.
Yes, you did. You did everything correct.
Okay.
You
So
on point.
let's get these questions started. The first thing is, are you single, married, dating, or is it complicated?
Well, yes, I am dating. So yeah, I am
Okay.
dating.
Okay. Well, you said that you are from, you told us where you're from. How old are you?
39.
Okay. And what you already told us what you do for a living and where you from. So now, ladies, where are the questions? I do have one question that somebody actually emailed directly to me that I'm gonna ask you. Hold on, let me find it. Okay, she says, do you think men can become content in a relationship just staying together for convenience?
Hmm. That's a good question because
Mm.
because it's kind of, if you listen to the question, it kind of contradicts itself. If you're with somebody, but then you're with them for convenience, there's gonna be a disconnect. Whether it's at the beginning, whether it's at the end, or the middle, if there's a situation where there's a disagreement, right?
Mhm.
Then that convenience factor pops in, like, okay, why am I here again? Oh, it's for a place to stay, or it's for financial gain, or whatever it is. Eventually, that's going to wear thin. No matter the convenience part. Yeah, it's hell. Let's just be honest. A lot of relationships right now are convenient, and that's why the
True.
divorce rate is higher than the
True.
marriage rate, over 50% higher. So
True.
a lot of people are with each other for the sexual how people misidentify good sex with love. So that
Yeah.
and a lot of people stay in convenient ass relationships for
Yes.
that.
Yes.
So, and that, you know, just as well as I do, that wears thin after
So,
a
in
while.
other words, is it safe to say the answer is yes?
I don't think it's possible personally. I
Because,
don't think it's not for sustaining. No.
okay. There's a one that came up. Why do men cheat and come clean when they want out? Ooh, that's a good one. Right, it's a secret till you're ready to go, girl. Wait, before he even answer that question, let me tell you something. And he probably gonna disagree, like most men. If he leaves, he's leaving for another woman. They don't just leave. Go ahead.
See, and I can piggyback what you said, because a lot of times, when a man doesn't know how to communicate, that's normally the first disconnect of when all of that happens. Because if he can't communicate, he's not going to tell you what's upsetting him, what the problem is with him on the inside. So
Right.
when,
Oh,
so
we were just talking about that the last
right,
live stream
right,
about the lack of communication from
hmm
men.
right.
That's
And
crazy.
see, and
So,
I've had that problem, and I've had that issue, and it took a few relationships, and it took a lot of research, a lot of deep down digging in myself to realize that if I'm going to be the leader of a household, then my communication skills have to be key. They have to be on point.
that's
Um,
true.
so when a man normally does that, he's doing that for two reasons that I can think of. And maybe somebody else can piggyback. One, he's trying to completely sever the tie. He's
Wait,
trying to
wait, wait, wait,
completely,
wait. Oh,
when
you
they
mean
when they want out, when you said when they want out, right? They
oh,
want out. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get all the way out.
so that's why they're
There's not a
cheating.
that
They're
because there's
wow.
different reasons why they're cheating now. There's different reasons why they're cheating. So they can be a situation where they just a dog dude. Like they can't, they just love to chase different women and all that. It's cats is like that. Then you got some
Right.
cats that are burned. They're scorned. Like, as it does
So
happen.
difficult.
It's a lot of hurt men out here, just like there's a lot of hurt women out here.
True.
So
Hurt
they
people hurt people.
exactly. So it's a situation where a guy will do that just to sever a tie, and then two, to clear that mind. It boils down as simple as getting that off your chest, because
You
now you
gotta.
don't have to worry about that emotional comeback and really have to care about the emotional comeback, because you're severing the tie. So that's one of the ways that I can see why a man would do that.
Okay. Shauna says, how long does it take for a man to know if his girl will be his wife one day? when he meet her?
Right. When it depends, it's just certain things. I'll say if if both of you are taking the time, right, and y'all are learning each other and doing all of that, then normally they're identifying things that y'all are identifying with each other. There are certain qualities that I look for in a woman, and those qualities are key for me. And once I can see those qualities, then it expands. With men, it expands. Then it's like, okay, well, you're loving, you're caring. Those are all wonderful things. Let's take that to the step further. That's when that vulnerability begins with us. That's when it actually begins, not when we get with y'all. Once people start liking y'all, or how some chicks say when the niggas start tripping, that's what happens. Those feelings are starting to come, and now we're trying to put them in the play or whatever. So it really is just based on the man, his maturation, like how he breaks down information, and if he's even looking for it. Because if he doesn't even have his eyes open to try to make you wifey, then it's never gonna happen. But if he's looking for it, he's gonna, trust me, he's gonna let you know. He's gonna let you know what's up. Like, oh yeah, you're gonna see it in his actions. He's gonna start doing more and more. He's gonna start telling you more, started being more vulnerable, letting you know about his past, and really getting into really, personal things. That's when you can kind of, if you're a woman, you can kind of gauge that. I can tell you right now, men don't get vulnerable unless we really rock out with you. We ain't gonna just tell you too much personal information. Not for real. Because in our minds, that can be thrown back at us.
True.
So we're not, and if I'm lying, I'm frying. But I've had me and my brothers have had some conversations about this. And me and you have had talks before about the guys that I roll with, my mentors and things of that nature. And they were very adamant about that point.
It's possible. I see y'all smiley faces, but the one thing that I forgot was I need help with sharing the link, and he don't have the time. So we're going to have to keep doing it the way that we're doing it. She said, Life for Money says, okay, if a guy wants MMF, is he gay? Oh, she said an MMF, male, female. Is he gay, or he wants the girl with another guy?
Being that I don't cross that bridge, I wouldn't even know the first thought process on that one, sweetheart. I'm sorry. Life with Monique, I have no idea on that one. That's something I don't even dance around.
Okay, so we're gonna move on. What would be the top 5 steps for growth to become a successful entrepreneur?
Oh, that's an easy one. First step, really understand and be tired of your situation. That's the first thing. There has to be this point where enough is enough. Like you have to want it, and you have to also understand that there will be sacrifice. Like not just a regular 9 to 5. Okay, I got to go in, come out, then I can go party. No, there's going to be many times where you got to say, hey, I can't go out tonight. I can't do this. I can't do that because I got to put this time in these books. I got to put this time to study. I got an appointment. I got things of that nature. So that's both of those are one, because it works hand in hand. Second thing is you have to be relentless. Like you have to be relentless. You can't get a no and that's it. Yeah. Like you can't get 2-3 no's and that's it. No. The parentheses, your family will tell you the most no's.
Yep. And your friends.
And you're the closest of friends will be the first one to tell you no.
Yeah. They don't believe until you. They don't believe in you until you make it. Right. Then they want in.
Right. Don't let that discourage you. Don't let it discourage you. 3, have an open mind. You're gonna run into people that have been in the game a lot longer than you. They might not necessarily be doing the same business, but they're doing business. So they can tell you a lot of ins and outs that you might not know. Keep an open mind. You can't go into a business with the adolescent mindset. And what I mean is, when we're adolescents, we know everything.
Yes.
So go in it with an open mind frame for constructive criticism, just as well as encouragement. Keep good people. That's number 4. This is number 4. Keep good people around you. Like-minded attitudes, like-minded people will then recognize what you're doing, how you're doing it, and they'll be the first one to applaud you because they understand everything that you're doing. That's why athletes can look at other athletes and have a genuine mutual respect, because we both know, oh yeah, I remember when I was in college, I had to do them 3-a-days, and we going back and forth about football practice, but it's a mutual respect because we both had to go through that hell week, 98 degrees, but we was in 2 different colleges. So just that. And then finally, if you don't succeed, try again. Don't stop because you failed the first time. You know how many times people have failed before they got it?
Yeah.
Like they literally failed. And I'm going to just use one, I'm a sports guy. I'm going to use one analogy, and everybody knows this analogy if you've been if you watch basketball at all in the last 35, 40 years. Michael Jordan got cut from his 10th grade basketball team. He was a great baseball player. He got cut from the basketball team. He could have continued to play baseball, but because he got cut, that pushed him to become the greatest basketball player of all time, because he was rejected. Now, what if he makes the team? Is he as great? Does that tenacity show? Who knows? But the fact is, he got hit in the face and got knocked down. Mike Tyson has one of the greatest sayings of all time. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. And life will punch you in the mouth. And it will cause you maybe to fail. And that's okay. Keep going. So that would be my 5 steps for you.
I think that was awesome, because I agree. As an entrepreneur sitting here, 100% I agree with everything that he said. Maybe not in the same order, but I definitely agree. Like Monique says, when did you know you wanted to be an entrepreneur? For me, it was when my boss never gave me the raise. What was your turning point? What was your turning point?
That, you know what, life, Monique, that would do it for most. That would do it. The unappreciation of hard work. Yeah, I definitely get that. And that was one of the reasons that did it for me. But then I had to look at the Forbes list. Like, I'm one of these weird guys that would just pull up different things and just read them. And I looked at the Forbes list one day, and I looked at the top 20. None of them have W-2s. None of them work for anybody. Then I scrolled down some more. Oh, those are CEOs too. And I kept scrolling, and the thing I realized was there's not one person that gets a W-2 outside of an athlete that's financially secure and independent. They're literally working for the rest of their lives. No, I came from nothing. I came from Newark, New Jersey, where they said I was supposed to be dead by 18. I had 2 parents that both were on heroin. One of them has passed away. The other one is still living with AIDS. I came from nothing. So to see what I needed to get to break that generational curse, to see how I wanted to live, everybody that I worked with, I looked at their lives. Even the boss, even my supervisor, I saw how he lived. I didn't want to live like that. Hitting the clock, having to ask somebody where to go and what to do. No. No.
If the breaking point for me was not, it wasn't a choice.
Mm.
It was, I didn't have a choice. And this is something that I teach my children. I was actually young. I started having kids young, and then I had one of my kids, and turned out she was special needs. So then my life changed completely, like overnight. We're doing therapy 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. So now I'm trying to find a job to work around
Mm-hmm.
her schedule because now my life revolves around her.
Hmm.
And I went from working my ass off. I'm talking about I'm the overtime girl. I need all the money, credit, fine, everything. I was living a good life. And boom, it changed. And so you tell me I can't go to work. What am I supposed to do? I'm pay my bills. And at that point, I told myself, and anybody in this chat who knows me personally, know that I'm a hustler by nature. It was in me and I didn't know it was there. But the moment that I was not making any money and I needed money, I found every legal way possible to make money. I think I sold everything but my ass. and that and that is, I'm telling you, I
That's
was
real.
forced into entrepreneurship. And once I saw
That's
the
real.
benefits of it, I can be here for my kids and make the type of money I need to make and do it on my own time. It was win-win. I was gone from there. And I've had many starts and fails, just like he said. It wasn't that I gave up, it just didn't work out. You gain more knowledge as you go along with every business, and you find that one that's gonna pay off for you. And so
Exactly.
that was my turning point.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, is somebody after her? She says, but some guys will be with you for 5 more years. I don't feel like it take that long to know if you want. She's talking about to know if you want to marry them. She don't feel like it should take 5 years.
And I can understand that, but then my question would be, what is the standard? Like, is there
Right.
a time standard that it's supposed to be? Because you got to, like I just stated earlier, hurt people hurt people. A lot of the
Mm-hmm.
time, people get in relationships rebounding. So a
Yep.
lot of the times, they're still
That's a
healing
fact.
from the time before. And if we're not
That's a
careful, that's
fact.
how that one right after is normally worse than the first because y'all are now bashing because y'all are trying to heal and love at the same time. So yeah, I don't have a standard that kind of falls under the same thing. How long does it take before you and propose or any of that other stuff? Like there's no time. It's just that individual.
She said, thank you. She said, you're right. Thank you.
Thank you. No problem.
There's another question. How do you know when you're ready to be in a successful relationship?
When you're healed,
What if the man is not broken?
then it would be if you're asking how would I know
Yeah,
personally
as a
if I'm
man,
ready?
just I guess men in general, from a male's perspective, how does a man know when he's ready to be in a successful relationship?
It's that's kind of a complex answer because some guys base it on the maturity where they're at in life.
Mm-hmm.
Some cats are sick and tired of being out in the streets, like straight up. Like it's just the chase has gotten old.
Sick
They
and tired
realize
of
that
being
there's
sick
no
and tired. Okay.
right. They don't. It gets old. Like the chase gets old to some people. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
they realize that the true life experiences and the things that they desire doesn't come. They're not out in the street. So when you start dealing with yourself, that's normally when guys pick it up, when they really start asking themselves those real important questions. Like, is this
Mm-hmm.
what I'm trying to do? Is this where I want to be 5 years from now? Do I want a sustainable family? Like we ask ourselves these questions. It might not be on Facebook, but we do ask ourselves these questions. And those are
That's a good
the
one.
questions that ultimately allow us to move.
That was a good one. She says, thank you, Kevin.
No problem, Life with Monique.
I want to be my own boss and also be able to help others out, especially younger kids. Do it.
Do it. Absolutely, Deja. Do it. Do not stop. Don't allow nobody to stop you. And I will tell you
Mm-mm.
this, Deja. Watch who you tell what you're doing.
Yes, yes,
You
yes,
should
yes.
execute this plan. Get you some people around you. I will be around you. If you want me to be somebody that you want to confide in, that's one of my jobs. That's I love people. I have no problem being an encouraging word, encouraging factor for anybody. Like
Mm-hmm.
you know that, Nick. You know how I get down.
Mm-hmm.
So hey, Deja, do that. And I'm very proud of you for wanting to do that because the
Mm-hmm.
second part of your statement is so much more important than the first. Yes, you want to be an entrepreneur, but you want to help others. See, that's the part where a lot of people miss it because it's not about you. It's
So a
about
lot
the
of
people
black
that you
people
haven't
miss
met
it.
to affect yet. Those are the people that we're working for. Yeah, it's
Mm-hmm.
not us.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So, because that's where the blessing comes when we realize that it's way beyond us. And that same aspect that God looks at it is way beyond him. It's all of
Mm-hmm.
us. It ain't just you. No, it's all of us. And we have
Yeah.
that responsibility. So, Deja, do your thing. Do your thing. Man, I'm so happy to hear stuff like that. Awesome.
Yep.
Take my number down, Deja. If you have any questions, call me. Call me, and I got you.
Okay. Adrian says, I think the standard varies by individuals.
Absolutely correct. Absolutely. And that's what I was stating. It just depends on the person and what they're doing and where they're at,
Chandra
and
says she's not saying it's a standard. It's just I'm 47 and I'm like,
okay. See, and that is and absolutely I understand that, Shauna. That's
yeah,
a
that'll
that's a
that'll make
variable
you.
that I didn't know. So yeah, I get it. Your time clock, your
But you
patience is
know
a little
what?
thin.
I
And
don't I don't think that's a good. I don't think that's a good way to look at it because sometimes you will settle because you feel like your clock is running thin,
right,
and
right,
you you just can't.
right. And that's
my
very I completely agree with you, Nikki. I
my
completely agree.
kids my kids I call her, she's still my sister-in-law. She passed, but one thing she left me with that I will remember forever is the hardest thing in life is to wait on God, and I
Mm,
agree so
mm,
much.
mm-hmm.
So yeah, the biological clock might be ticking, but it's possible that you're wasting your time. Like the signs are there. If you
Mm-hmm.
ignore the signs, I just feel like it's all on you. The signs are there. We old enough now to recognize them. But
Right.
because of that biological clock, you might overlook it because you're feeling like I gotta be married. I got no, you don't. No, you
Hmm.
don't. You can have everything a married woman got. Trust.
Yeah.
So, oh, we missed somebody. Okay, Simply Mia says, hello, everyone. I want to be an entrepreneur, but I'm not sure where to start. Any suggestions will be greatly appreciated. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Good. And that's a good thing. I'm so glad that you're making that decision to be an entrepreneur. First things first is what exactly do you want to do? What do you want your business to be? That's the very first
That
thing.
is the
Okay.
very start. I agree.
Right. Very start. What
What do
what are
you
you
want
doing?
to do?
What product are you offering? Once you do that, now what I did personally and a few other friends did, look at the market. See
Mm-hmm.
in your area what that business type
Mm-hmm.
is doing. Because see, from there, you can then say, okay, is this something I want to do? Or you can make an adjustment to your product to meet that supply need. So see what is going on around you. Get you a name. Once you've
Yeah.
done all that, get you a business name. Go ahead and get your business name. Make sure it's not used. You can just go on whatever state you in. You can go to the Secretary of State, type in a business name that you want to use. They'll let you know if it's used or not. If that's not used, go ahead and pay whatever the fee is to go ahead and get that. That way, that's your business.
Agreed.
Once you get done, when you do that,
immediately go to the IRS.org to go ahead and get you a tax ID number, an EIN number. Now, side note, when you get this, treat your EIN like your social. Here's why. Your EIN, after a year or two of you doing business with that EIN, now it has validity, which means that if you're working on your credit, your personal credit, you got business credit, now you have twice the borrowing power.
Right. We'll get into all of that on a business video, but he is absolutely correct. Business credit and personal credit is very different. But to answer your question in short, what he was saying is you need to know what you're doing. You need to know what you want to do, I should say. Okay, Adrian, and I'm sorry if I'm rushing y'all. I don't know how much time we have with him, so I'm trying to get everybody's questions answered. Adrian says, I'm starting my own business in my home city, and now I'm struggling to figure out how to get back started in this new state that I don't know a soul. And I'm going to lay her across my lap and whoop her as soon as we get off here. How many times have I moved to another state and started another business?
Right. Right. Well, the one
but
thing
go
I
ahead,
would
answer,
say,
because you just did the same.
Right.
I can, but you just did it, so go ahead.
Right. You can vouch for me on this. It's one of those situations where that relentless part of getting yourself out there, it takes a little money. It does take a little money. Social media is wonderful at this.
Ooh.
Instagram, you can actually pay Instagram to send your stuff and put it out there. Like if you're in a specific area, in a specific region, like you can do all of these things. Any networking event, any Zoom, anything you can get on it. Get on it in your city. Get on it. Learn some folk. You got to go out and network. That's the only way it works. There has to be networking.
In her defense, she works so much. She works. She's a hustler too. I personally know her. Okay, she works. But the one thing that you said that was very important is social media. It doesn't matter where you live. That's just like this. Who is the owner of McDonald's? Who is the owner of Walmart? I mean, everybody knows Sam Walton, but you know what I mean. The point I'm making is you don't have to know the owner to know the business. So if you cannot get out and become social, I know it's the easiest, fastest way to grow your business because I be thinking the same thing, but I had to find ways, and the ways is through social media. If you do not have no money at all, unfortunately, you have to go so hard on social media. I'm telling you, posting about your business 5 times a day, literally. If you don't have no money, but if you have money, you got a little sweet spot because there's this thing called marketing, and you can pay people to market your business, or you can market your business. If you decide to market your business, and I'm not going to go into details, like I said, we're going to get to everybody else's questions, but if you want to market your business, then you would need to know how, because you need to stick to your niche. Do not send thongs. You selling thongs and you're marketing it to Kevin. And let's say he was single. What the hell he gonna do with that? So you have to make sure you're marketing to the right people. But like I said, we won't go into full details on that, but it's definitely ways. And we're gonna whoop her. We is gonna whoop her, okay?
Keep going, Adrian.
Okay. Curtis said, hey, YouTube world. She says, thank you so much. I took some great notes. You're welcome. Hopefully we could do a strictly business type of question. And okay, so Adrian said she agreed. Johnny said, hey, Curtis. Everybody said, hey, Curtis. Yeah, so that was that. Do y'all have any other questions? Because I don't know how much longer we got them, though.
And to be honest with you, being the weather that it is outside right now, for those of you who don't know what's going on in Denver, Colorado right now, we're having a white Halloween, if you will. It's currently about 6-7 inches of snow outside, and it's
but
still going
but
right
it's
now.
beautiful.
Oh yeah, it's
It's
wonderful, wonderful.
beautiful with that
But
snow. It's on the mountains
yeah,
and
yeah,
needs some
it's
stuff to
also over the
do in the
ground.
snow. It's not anything to do in the snow in Chicago. I'm just saying.
Hey, listen, I feel you. They've been doing a lot of things today. I've seen them slide down hills and doing all of that. It's been wonderful. My bone structure ain't set just yet for this weather. I've been in the South way too long.
I know, right?
Way too long.
I don't see the other question. Oh, what do you say are reasons men call women aggressive?
Um, I would say, well, it some just it's a personality type. You have men that are aggressors, just like you have women that are aggressors. There is a such thing as an alpha female.
Please
There
go
is.
into detail because that might fit that description.
You fit that description, crazy. But
Go
no, but
ahead. Like,
an alpha
really.
female is just a woman that would be more naturally more aggressive. She'll just let you know. She'll come at you. An alpha female, if she likes a dude, she might not necessarily wait for him to say something. She might say something to him. Like it's difference because I've seen it play out both ways. I have alpha females in my family, and they'll tell you like it is. And it's just one of those things. Even in the relationship, even in their relationships, they're just strong women, and I think that's kind of what the aggressive kind of is called. I don't really call it aggressive. I just say, hey, you're a strong woman, and that's cool. A lot of cats are
That's the
beta.
word I like to
A
use.
lot of guys are beta males.
I don't feel like I'm alpha
So,
female though. Maybe if that's the way it's described. I'm
well, I
not
mean, they
I'm
have
not gonna
different terms for it.
approach, but I am very strong in my opinion and like I'm not the one to be told what to do. Like what? Um yeah, no, we ain't gonna do that.
But I just think some cats they use that word because it might be like I said, it might be a situation with them. The man might not be as aggressive. So
hmm
if the woman is that way, then naturally he's gonna be like, oh, you're really aggressive. That just might not be his temperament.
Is that what you meant by aggressive, Adrian? Did we get it right? She said, I'm very strong and I get things done. And to some men, it's felt like I'm aggressive.
No, that's them. Like that's them. Like if you're getting your work done and you're a strong woman and that's not you, that's them.
What do you mean by you're strong and you get things done? Give us an example. She said, yeah, kind of. Give us an example. And if anybody else got any questions, y'all better get them in there. But that's my question to you, Adrian. What do you mean, like, you're very strong? I mean, because some women are a little aggressive in a way that men may not like. Can you think of a way, an example that a woman would be aggressive in a bad
Oh,
way to you?
absolutely. Absolutely. Um,
In what
if a
ways?
young lady was grown up with a bunch of brothers,
Mm-hmm.
you see that a lot with them. More so. I've always seen it. It's because it's coming from the brothers. So she was
Mm-hmm.
raised by the brothers, so that aggression sometimes gets picked up. I know my little sister was kind of like that too because of how me and my partners was, and she kind of picked up on how we were and how we got at each other and all of that, and she kind of picked up on that too. So that's one example that I can think of. If a girl is just raised by a bunch of boys and her dad or her brothers or uncles or whatever, and that's what she naturally gravitates to.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen that. So
She didn't give us a question. Are you? She said, "I'm very straightforward. I'm independent, and I don't drag my feet." Barksdale Bunch, girl, you just better do it. Don't wait. Thank you. She says, "I'm very straightforward. I'm independent, and I don't drag my feet."
that sounds like work ethic.
What about if when she's saying she's straightforward, they're saying she's aggressive because she's straightforward.
No, that just means you're straightforward. Because if it's the flip side, if it's a man that's straightforward, then that's considered a great trait. If he's straightforward, if he's decisive in his decision making, if he's independent, don't drag his feet, those are considered great traits for a man, correct?
She said, "I want a man to take the lead."
Okay. Well, um, let me ask you this. When you say take the lead, what exactly are you saying? Like lead what?
He said, "When you say take the lead, lead what?" Okay, while she's typing that, the Barksdale Bunch says, "My daughter's had brothers for a while, and she just got married, and she bosses him around." See, that's the type of man that your woman needed. I mean, your daughter needed,
Right. See, it's
because
the
they all
opposite.
are not going to allow that. So that's the type she needed. Okay, she says she had to switch phones because the other keyboard is slowing her down. Okay, so he was asking you, when you say you want him to take the lead in what?
Because I oppose that because in some relationships, taking the lead literally is financial. And then in other relationships, it's
Hell, I
more
want it all, socks and drawers.
right. And in
You,
other relationships, it's just
I
that.
just want to
You
be
know what I'm saying?
feminine. I just want to just let me cook and be barefoot in the kitchen, not pregnant, but maybe with some thongs or something on.
She
Let
said, "Let
me
me cook
be
and be barefoot
feminine.
in the kitchen."
Let me not stress because the bills need to be paid. Let me be feminine. Is that what you're saying, girl? She said, "I mean, in approaching me in general, I've had men say to me that I look like I have an attitude." She said,
uh,
she said, "I mean, in approaching me in general, I've had men say to me that I look like I have an attitude."
well, I I don't know. Because I've had people tell me sometimes that I don't look very approachable.
Have
Um,
you ever met a female that didn't look approachable?
oh, all the time,
What
all
about
the
her
time.
that
But
made you feel like she was not approachable?
like what she was saying, like sometimes, and it could be just being in deep thought. She might have just might just have something on her mind, but body language is everything. We're as people we are keen to be drawn toward a smiling face. It's receptive. So the moment that doesn't happen, it's immediately shut off. And you move on because in your mind you're thinking, and I'm just being honest, some black men gonna go there and be like, oh, she's an angry black woman, she's this, she's that. When really you might just be thinking, you might have something on your mind, and at that time your facial expression just might not just be showing all 32 of your teeth. So I hope that can kind of give you a little bit of insight. You know don't stop doing what you're doing, but I would say that normally guys react off that. Like if you do this experiment for me, Adrian, next time you go out, just smile.
A lot.
A lot. Watch what happens. Watch what happens.
A
I
lot.
guarantee you cats are going to say
Woo!
something to you
I'm
because
sorry,
you're going to be
y'all. I
engaging.
almost lost y'all.
And that's the thing. A smile equals engagement.
And it's crazy, to be honest, about that, because a lot of times if I'm in relationships, just because I'm smiling, people be thinking I'm flirting. I'm not flirting. I'm just feminine and I know how to be. I'm just being nice.
Right. Right. But they look at that as
Like,
engaging.
I'm not flirting. He was being
Right.
nice to me. He told me I look good. I'm not supposed to smile. I gotta be like, no. I can nicely tell him that I'm taking. I'm just saying. Okay. She says, Adrian Scott, I've been told that I look like I have an attitude too. Roxanne Warren said, Nikki, that's my husband, but he says that he wants me to be more involved in case something happens to him. More involved with what? He wants you to be more involved with what? She say, I understand that, but it's difficult to walk around grinning all day. No, it's not. Because I do it. It's not. How can I put it? You don't have to be smiling all day, but if you look angry all day, or if your resting face looks like a bitch, then that will probably come off as unapproachable. Everybody always talking about me smiling and stuff, and you know good and well I'm not walking around smiling all day, but I'm not cutting my eyes at people, like, and doing stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I hope you getting what I'm saying.
Just be engaging. That's
She
all I can
said,
say.
I know that's right. I'm not gonna go around with a grin, then I'm crazy. Y'all taking it the wrong way.
Yeah. I'm not saying walk
Y'all
around with the
taking
Joker
it
smile on. I'm
right.
not telling y'all to do
Right.
that.
Y'all taking it the wrong way. She said, I do smile though. I'm just not sure why these men act timid and say they interested but not making a move, but you like me. That's a good one. Why would you be timid if you like her? Why are you
I
not trying
I
to?
would think that's more about him than you.
Right. I think so too. That's what I would say, even though I'm not a man. I would say that too.
Yeah, because
I
I
get
mean,
that.
personally, just me personally, and the way I work, if I'm gonna shoot my shot, I'm gonna shoot my shot. Like I'm not gonna say, oh, I like you, and then I'm gonna
Right. How do you know
bullshit.
he
No.
like you? Did he say
Mm-mm.
that? Did he say that, or hold on, y'all? Oh, what I do? Yeah, I have to check my. Okay, I'm back. Could y'all still hear me when I left? Oh, okay. Because
Mm.
I had to go out and make sure my battery not about to die. She said, when you said you just wanted to be girly and not worry about the bills. Oh,
Mm-mm.
she was, because I didn't understand what he wanted her. He wants her to be more involved in case. Oh, well, I mean, yeah, I don't feel like I need to be involved, uh, because I know how to handle business. I am already a strong woman. Whether a man walk out the door, I'm gonna survive. I will be okay. I know how to pay bills. I know how to get money. I know all that already. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't need a man for that. That's the difference. I don't need him for that. I need him for other things. So when I say that I just want to be feminine, I'm just saying that, can I take my pants off? I know how. I don't want to. I want him to do it. That's just how I feel about it. She said I smile and make hella eye contact.
Well, that's the dudes then.
She said that. He said that's them.
Yeah, that's all I can say.
She said, yeah, they problem.
Yeah,
Thank you, and
not
Kevin,
all of
this
us.
was awesome. Thank you again. I have no more questions. Great live.
Well, thank you, Sean. I appreciate you. I appreciate
I'm
you.
glad you asked something at least. Vicky, I don't either, but I just don't walk around with a painted grin. I do smile. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I've been told, you know, when I'm out and I've been told by a guy like, smile. You too pretty to be looking like that. But I actually was going through something. So
Right,
sometimes you
right.
wear this face and you don't even know it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I always say, when you look good, you feel good. You ain't feeling down. You ain't feeling so good, girl. Go get cute. Go get cute. You'll be all right. I want a man that makes me feel safe and taken care of, but also know I can pay these bills if I had to. That's what I'm talking about. Well, how did that song go?
Well, man,
I want a girl that won't but don't need me. What? I need you, but just not
that
for that.
that's that's a dope. That's a dope. Hearing that as a man, that's dope. You know, because ultimately, any type of real man, we're gonna want to provide. Like, let me just say that.
Absolutely.
We're gonna want to do that, and
I love it.
especially if we are with someone who really sets us that standard for us. Because see, the thing is, like, we can get with you, but if you don't push us, like a real man needs to be pushed. And when I say
Mm,
pushed, I don't
mm,
mean nagged upon. I don't mean bitched at. What I mean by
mm-hmm,
pushed is corrected and encouraged alike. If you're gonna
mm-hmm.
tell him what he's not doing, also tell him what he is.
Mm,
You get what I'm
mm.
saying? So
I need to take that note myself because I'm good at that one. Like, look, motherfucker.
we need
This.
that. We need that. And I'm not about when I say this next statement, I'm not saying it to open up a bag of worms or excuse any man's behavior in relationships, but I would say a small portion, I don't know how big this portion is, of the reason why a man will cheat. That's one of the reasons.
Yeah. That is. Yeah.
You can't beat down a good man if he's trying.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can't.
I'm working on it.
And I know you are. And I'm just saying that in general for the
Yeah.
brothers,
Yeah.
especially for the ones who
Very
want
true.
to truly be the man and be the leader of the household. Because when we want that and have that in us, we're gonna let you know. Like, okay, this is my plan. This was what I want to happen because I want you to be able to do A, B, C, D, and E. Like,
Mm-hmm.
let me show you my vision. Let me show you what is going on. Oh, by the way, if the man that you're dealing with doesn't have a vision, you might want to leave him alone. Any man with a
What you
vision is a
mean?
forward. What I mean by that is they're forward thinkers. All men with visions were forward thinkers. We're thinking ahead. We're thinking about what's next. We're thinking about how we can improve.
Mm.
It's
So
all
how would
it's
you know if he's a forward thinker?
his actions. His actions.
Such as
His conversation. It because there's never a point of, oh, we good.
of
We're
contentment.
comfortable.
Ooh. Come
There's
on.
never there's never comfort.
Preach.
There's always, okay, babe, we done
Mm-hmm.
made this plateau. Now,
Now
okay,
how
look,
do we get to the
right,
okay?
right.
Okay, crazy. Thank
Because
you, Jesus, for this message.
this is what I tell people all the time. A vision has no ceiling, but a plateau has a floor.
Mm. Did y'all catch that? Anybody else catch that? Was that just me? I'm just saying. Anybody else
And
catch that?
because I had somebody tell me about 10 years ago, they were like, hey man, you know, I think I plateaued. And in my mind, I was like, so keep going. Because a plateau doesn't have a roof. You're standing on a plateau. You can still rise. Go. Don't stop.
Mm.
But visions, when they're not truly worked on,
Mm-hmm.
they tend to hit the ceiling.
Because
Then you
there's
become
nobody,
complacent.
right? Because there's nobody expanding that vision for that thing to go up. You just get stuck. And sometimes that takes a mentor, that takes somebody else that, once again, like we were saying earlier, that did it to expand that.
Mm-hmm.
But don't think you've plateaued.
No, that's right.
Don't ever think that it's over.
The first they'll want to say, I'm just enjoying having him take care of everything, but I definitely know how to handle the business. That's right. That part.
And trust me,
Me too.
I believe that too. If he's willing to do that, he understands that as well.
Me too. I believe it's a Chicago thing. My daughter always laughing and saying I'm mean mugging when I'm really smiling. She says it's a Chicago thing. Y'all
I
crazy.
think
I
that's a
definitely
national
get
thing.
that. Because I have to help build up my residence at work. Definitely. She said she get that because she has to help build up my residence at work. Yeah, but unfortunately, when you off work, you still got to go home and build that man. Sorry, it's ongoing, girl. You're right, because my husband said there are some great decisions we made was because I pushed and encouraged him. Absolutely.
It never fails. If we know that you love us and that you rock out for us, then your corrections we trust. So we don't take it in defense. We take it as, damn, babe, peep this out. She clearly has given this some thought. She's given me some insight. That's another thing, y'all. If you're gonna correct us, at least break it down.
Excuse me. So
Don't
you
say,
can
oh,
understand.
this, and then just go in and that be it. No, tell us what's going on. Like, how is this gonna help? How is this gonna expand the business? How is it gonna expand the vision? What is this doing that is hurting my business based on what you've seen? Like, tell us all of that. Because that's where it
That's a
really
part of
helps.
submissiveness. That's a part of being submissive as well. Because if you want to go against what he's saying, you need to give good reason. You need to break that down. And ultimately, he's still going to make the decision. So it's a part of being submissive. A lot of
Right.
women
On
take
both ends.
submissive.
On both
Yeah,
ends.
absolutely.
Because
So
it takes a submission
of
from
women take
him
it.
to take that and use it. So
Yeah, but I don't feel like he's being submissive in that sense because he has the ultimate decision.
right. But
So
yet your word weighs, or it wouldn't have never been heard. That's how
true.
we work. We were not about to include you in a decision if your word ain't important. What the hell am I asking you for?
Right.
Like, seriously.
Right.
So if your man looks at you and say, babe, what you think about this? He genuinely wants to know, because your answer is going to affect what his decision is going to be. He's going to take what you say to heart.
Right.
And that's
I
why I
guess.
say, I read one of the Adria, she said, I give them praise when they make effort because I know it's needed for success. Keep doing that, because the right guy responds to that.
Yes. That's what attracted me to my husband. He had a vision and was constantly praying about it. I know that's right.
Right.
You know, I
Well,
believe
we're
in the faith
thinkers.
without works is dead. I don't care about it. You can have this great vision, but what are you doing to work towards it?
Right.
That'd be my thing. Like,
Right. Just
hey,
like
what are the steps? Do you need my help? Because I can help you. But let me tell you what we can do. But I
right.
just need you working towards it. That's what's up. Your husband had a vision and he put it to work. My husband appreciates you, Kevin. This is good.
Well,
Tell your husband he can get on here too and help us out.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
She said, y'all better be speaking in here. So, quick question. What about the one you help, but they give you their ass to kiss?
That's an individual trait. You pray for them to keep moving.
Right. He's using that woman.
People,
He came in with bad intentions. And again,
right.
there were signs that you ignored.
All right.
What they are, I don't know. Because I could tell you 1,000 times I ignored in any relationship that I went bad on. I was in it. I knew it. Still did it. And then like, how did I fall for that? You know what I'm saying? So you gotta pay attention to the signs.
Oh yeah. And Shauna, like I said, if they give you their ass to kiss, then Nikki just hit that on the head, and all I can say is pay attention to the signs, please. And learn. Learn the lesson. Don't take math 101 for 2 years.
How about all your life? Some people keep making the same mistakes over and over.
I'm just saying, like it'll after a while it makes sense that 2 + 2 = 4. Thanks. So at a certain point, like they'll start looking the same. They'll start sounding the same.
Yep.
And you'll pick it up like,
Yep. Like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, because then you can start finishing their statements. You can start asking questions just to see if the answer is going to be that next thing you know it's going to be.
Right.
So yeah, just pay attention, Shauna.
So are y'all? Oh, somebody says. Oh, hold on. Somebody says something. She said, "Oh, I'd rather be by myself than to deal with the BS." Facts.
I mean, I can't argue that either because that's a self decision.
Yeah.
So hey,
I
will tell you, your peace is key.
It's priceless.
Yeah.
It's priceless. It's so bad for me now that I will drop anybody like a bad habit and don't think twice about it.
Yeah.
My peace is everything, and if I can be happy, I don't want it.
Right.
She says, "Okay, thanks, Kevin and Nikki. That's why he is so gone." Yeah, I mean, I just feel like it shouldn't be this. It shouldn't be difficult. It shouldn't be difficult. When it should flow just like this. No, you gotta beg somebody to call you back. You gotta beg somebody to answer your phone call. You gotta wonder where he at. Girl. He should be calling you, checking in, just like you calling him, checking in. It's respect. I mean,
yeah, man. If a man is interested, you will never have to worry about if he's thinking about you.
Okay, you won't have to argue about stuff like that.
We are pretty cheesy, corny individuals when we really rock with. Find that girl, that woman we really rock with. Oh, we become corny in a good way. But we become corny. So trust me, when a dude's really into you, you will know.
She said it was only a year and that was too long. Yeah.
Yeah.
But again, it was a year lesson. I don't see anything I went through in my life as a mistake. I needed that.
Right.
Thank you for the knowledge. Thank you for the experience, because I bet nobody else can do it. So just look at it as a lesson. Learn the lesson in whatever happened. So. But we definitely appreciate all of this we got from you, because we normally in here doing this by ourselves. It just be the girls and we just be talking and, trying to motivate each other and just uplift each other and talk about experiences and things like that. But I think it's important to get a guy's perspective. Like, I'm not the relationship expert. I can only talk to you and teach you what I've experienced and what I've learned. That's it. Absolutely. But a man can tell you how a man is thinking, and every man answer may be different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. So absolutely. But
I thank you so much for this opportunity. You know I got you. You don't. All you got to do is call me and ask me. You
I
got it.
appreciate it. It was
You
y'all gotta put the clapping hands, and if you at home on your computer on your TV, I don't know what to tell you. Everybody on who is on their phones, put the clapping hand emoji for Kevin, because this was a very short notice for him, and he came on for us to give y'all what y'all been asking me for. So here we are. And I will leave this live stream up for everybody to see. Whoever missed it, they probably come back with more questions, and probably have to have Kevin or y'all save it for the next male perspectives that I bring on here. But you know, we appreciate you so much, especially me,
know,
because I know you ain't have to
no
do it.
problem.
And they
No
clapping
problem.
for you. They clapping for you.
I appreciate everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you so
They
much for giving me
clapping
the
for
time.
you. No problem.
And
And
like, and I
go
just wanted
ahead.
to say, if anybody has any additional questions, you can reach out. It's not a problem. I will be happy to answer any questions you may have, any encouragement you may need. Like you're good.
All right. Well, thank you, Kevin. And all you got to do is just some kind of way. You do you see how you can hang up, or you need me to hang you up?
Oh no, you good. I actually see it now. Y'all all be wonderful for the rest of this evening. I got to go to work and do 10 hours.
Okay.
All right,
Thanks.
no problem.
Okay, y'all. I'm so glad I was able to do that because I couldn't get a video up. Y'all know, man, it was this been a hard week for me. I am behind on videos because your girl wasn't recording. Your girl wasn't editing. Your girl was just in the bed 24/7. I'm back. Okay. I can't lie. Sometimes I'm in and out, but I'm back, and now I can get some work done. And I knew that I wanted to do these kind of talks on Saturdays and Sundays. If y'all feel like Sundays are better or Saturdays, let me know. I do have another one that I'm doing tomorrow. The reason why I'm doing this one tomorrow is because he could not make it on the weekends. He works 12-hour shifts on the weekends and he can't do it. He is also choosing not to put his face on the video, which I respect that. I'm okay with that. But we'll be doing this again tomorrow afternoon. I think he said afternoon. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is take the questions that you guys asked in this live stream, and I will use those questions for him in his live stream. And then I will probably just pre-record it and then post it for you guys. And then if you have more questions, you just add them in the comments or whatever. So that's what I'm going to do for him because I don't have, I know him. So it's like, I can call him anytime if I need some help. What's going on, bro? So I didn't have questions for him. So I'm going to use the questions that you guys asked. And then I will go back and ask him the exact same questions. I will also start out with my questions, which is basically allowing you guys to get to know him. Like, where is he from? What's his name? Tell us about you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to do it like that. And yeah, this was fun. This was fun. I'm glad y'all appreciate it. Let me see what everybody is saying. Nikki, you look beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so much. I tried to get cute for y'all, even though I'm in PJs. Share, y'all. Exactly what Shauna said. Share. Thank you all for taking the time to do this. No problem. Simply me thumbs up and subscribe. That's right. Glad to see you, sis. Hey, Toy. Glad to see you too, girl. She said you did that, Nikki. Yeah, but Nikki, you are good. Take your time. We got you. I appreciate y'all, and I'm glad we had fun. I did too. I really did. I really appreciated this little live stream. But if y'all have any more questions at all at any time, just shoot me a DM on Instagram or shoot me a email at CEO@pinkandpurplehair.com if you have one. Okay. She said, awesome. It was a great live. I'm glad y'all enjoyed it. And also, you guys, I am doing something different with my mods. Y'all probably noticed as soon as you come in, you may not have your wrench. Well, what I'm doing now is my wrenches will be given out in every live stream. You may come in and not have one. That's because they were taken away immediately after the live ended. So I'm implementing different. Hold on, y'all. I should not have waited this long to check this. Okay. I'm implementing different ways of running my live stream, and I think this one was perfect. If y'all agree, give me a thumbs up. I don't think that there should be any complaints. Hopefully, we didn't have crazy stuff going on in the chat. Nobody was over talking anybody. If anybody did the over talking, it's probably me, and it's my channel, and I can do that because it's my house, right? So, other than that, I thought it was a good one. Unless y'all wanted to talk about anything else, I'm gonna go ahead and end the live. She said, Nikki, I have a special needs daughter and she hates virtual school. Girl, my baby loves virtual school. She loves school. She don't care how you give it to her, just give it to her. That's how she doing. So with her, she was missing school so much. And the summertime, I freaking hate it because she always she missed school. And so what I started doing was I started allowing her to go. They would have this extended school. I started letting her go to the extended school. So now that we're online, on virtually, she's just happy to see them. So I haven't had any problems. Hold on, y'all. I gotta plug this. Take these headphones off. Let me know if y'all can't hear me with the headphones off because I need to charge. But yeah, she loves it. She's doing well. I'm sorry to hear that your baby hated. They should find a way to make it fun because it's a very different thing for everybody, you know. Everybody in here, if you have not already, go and hit the share button and share this video on your social media network. I don't care where it's at, Instagram, Facebook, Hulu, Twitter, whatever. Go and share the video and then come back. It was good. Thumbs up. Yes, CEO@pinkandpurplehair.com. But yeah, so I really don't have anything other than working this website, y'all. Oh my God, it's been one. Okay, I'm having a hard time. Can y'all still hear me, even though I don't have headphones on? I mean, I got them on, but they're not connected. Can y'all hear me? She said, I can hear you. Okay. Because y'all know the last live stream, I didn't have headphones on. I don't know if y'all can hear me. 1 week. Don't remind me, Toya. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Let me tell y'all the struggles I'm running into. Now, I try to, my goal is to check every single thing and make sure it's going to run smoothly. Well, honey, when you go order your stuff, your shipping was free. Okay, that means that got to come out of my pocket. Okay, your shipping was free, girl. And then some of the stuff it said this product is not allowed to ship to you. I'm like, who? My stuff should be shipping to everybody in the United States of America. Not America, America. So I'm like, something ain't right. So what I'm about to do, I sit on the phone with these people for probably about an hour or so and let them walk me through this, because I don't know what I did. Because y'all remember back in August, I shut down my store. That store was up and running and no problems. I didn't have not a problem with this store. This new one, baby, they give me a run for my money. And the reason why I switched stores is because I wanted y'all to have the opportunity to have quad pay. Quad pay is just like flex pay. Just you order your stuff. I don't know what kind of credit check they do, what they do. They do something. And either they're going to give it to you or they are not. And what you do, you make your 4 payments, but you got your merchandise at home with you. So that is the whole issue. Quad pay will not be available at relaunch. I can tell you right now. I am definitely trying to have it available. I'm definitely trying to have it available for Black Friday sale. Black Friday sale will not be as good as relaunch sale. I'm telling y'all right now. Okay, it won't be. So get your goods while it's happening. Oh, one other thing. If you ordered something from me, or if you signed up with me prior to September, please go sign up again, because your email went with the other store that completely deleted everything. Okay. So again, if you sign up with me after, before September, or if you purchased something from me, go sign up again. Don't worry about it if it's double. Don't worry. Just go sign up again, because they will not allow me to have you in there twice. So don't worry about that. Just go sign up again, y'all. I shared on my Facebook. Okay, awesome. Thank you. Toy I love. Girl, me too, Toya. Me too, girl. Ain't nothing like a good sale. You said I can get it at home. I mean, not a good sale. Ain't nothing like a good sale. That too, but ain't nothing like a good credit. You said I can have, and I just pay you back later. Sign me up, okay? So that's why I changed my store, because I want to have those capabilities. I can't make no promises on the hair, because they consider hair as a high risk item, and a lot of people treat me wrong because I'm selling hair. So it's a lot of stuff that I can't have because of that. So let's just cross our fingers that they not petty like that. We'll see. She said, I love Afterpay. Girl, me too. I love them all. But again, I really appreciate y'all. I'm going to go ahead and get off so that I can get my Sunday, finish up my Sunday. I've spent a lot of time doing nothing. Well, not nothing, but I slept too long. That's the problem. I just slept too long. And so I will go ahead, and I don't know if I'm gonna have a vlog tomorrow. I may or may not, or I may be live streaming. I don't know, but I'm gonna try my best to have something for y'all tomorrow, because Vlogtober is almost over, and I have been doing good, making sure I got content for y'all. Sometimes it ain't content, and one of these days is gonna be a filler. Y'all might get some old pictures of my kids when they was real little, just to take y'all on our journey, just for me to have something to upload. I'm just gonna be honest. It's because I don't have time, and I haven't been recording. And if I don't record, I mean, I don't get a video out. So hopefully y'all can appreciate that. But I love y'all so much. I really thank y'all for rocking with me. Thanks for staying on this long with us on this vlog. I am going to try to do this with a different guy every week, and I'll see y'all in my next live stream or my next video. Bye.